Jail accused of murdering a cab driver. It took detectives just a few hours to track him down, and now they're trying to figure out if he could be linked to a number of other high-profile armed robberies. Channel 2's Steve Gelbach is live on Auburn Avenue for us, where that cab ride started. Steve?
Wendy, this is the neighborhood along Auburn Avenue here where that cab ride began. Cabbie Dedrick Darsland picked up the suspect, 19-year-old Pharaoh Swindle, in his cab. And it doesn't take a detective to know that we are very close to other East Atlanta communities that have seen a number of recent violent armed robberies, shootings, even a murder just in the last couple of weeks. The cab ride ended in DeKalb County with the driver shot dead in his cab.
Yes, it was a robbery.
DeKalb Police Chief Cedric Alexander says the suspect, Pharaoh Swindle, confessed to the murder.
We did have a witness to this case who was able to make a positive identification of him.
Now police are looking to see if Swindle could be responsible for other crimes in DeKalb County.
In addition, our detectives are also in contact with the Atlanta Police Department to determine if he perpetrated any crimes in their jurisdiction as well.
This surveillance video from Kirkwood Avenue last Saturday night shows a suspect running to a waiting car after an armed robbery. Minutes before, the same suspect, seen in this composite sketch, robbed a couple on the same street and fired a gun into the air. That Reynoldstown neighborhood happens to be right next to where Swindle's cab ride began a few days later.
Familiarity and association down in the Auburn Avenue area.
That's also close to Grant Park and East Atlanta Village, where Atlanta police are working a number of other similar violent armed robberies. Finally, take a look at Swindle's photo on the left and the sketch on the right, side by side. The armed robbery suspect in the sketch was described as about 17 years old. Swindle is 19. But so far, police are not connecting the crimes or calling Swindle a suspect in anything other than the murder of the cab driver. I did talk to some of Darsland's family and a close friend, a fellow cabbie, tonight on the phone. They describe him as fun-loving. He's known as Fudge, and they say he is a very trusting person, wouldn't have thought anything about picking up this teen even so late at night, but they are happy that they have made that arrest, and it happened so quickly. Live in East Atlanta, Steve Gelbach, Channel 2 Action News, Night Beat.
If you have any information that can help police solve any of these crimes, please call Crime Stoppers at 404-577-TIPS. You don't have to give your name, and you could be eligible for a reward. Again, that number is 404-577-8.